Live, this is News 12. News first at 5. On your side.
A family struck by a tragic blow.
I mean, I'm devastated. I would like to take a nap and wake up and it all be a dream.
3 members spanning 4 generations, all killed in one crash.
Lois Burke, a mother and grandmother.
Courtney Hill, a new mom herself.
And a baby just 6 months old named Paisley.
We're learning more about what led to the crash and how the family is being remembered.
Good evening, I'm Richard Rogers.
And I'm Christy Etheridge. That deadly accident happened just last night right outside of Millen, where a family was on its way home from church. Alma McCarty is live on your side in Jenkins County, where people are grieving this sudden loss. Alma.
Christy, it was like any other Wednesday night for the family. They were here at the Long Branch Church of God, but in the blink of an eye on the way home, everything changed for them.
We just had Bible study and we all left, and they left right before us. Went out, and then they called me and said they had the accident.
That accident was a 2-vehicle collision on Gaze Hill Road and Highway 25, only a mile south of the church. In that vehicle that was hit, that Nissan, 3 family members spanning 4 generations were killed. Those family members, again, Lois Burke, Courtney Hill, and her 6-month-old baby Paisley died in that accident. Otis Burke, known as Pa or Preacher Man to friends, was airlifted to a Savannah hospital. 4-year-old Aaliyah Schultz was taken to a Jenkins County hospital. For officers and troopers responding, an accident this bad, not seen all too often here.
We don't see a lot of that here. As far as we've been fortunate with the accidents, very few fatalities over the last few years. So when you have one that's 3 at one time, especially with the little baby, that's extra kind of tough.
And today, Courtney Hill's husband, Jamie Hill, he's landed in Savannah today, and he's going to visit his grandfather, Otis, who is in the hospital. He's coming back to a whole lot of tragedy, so the prayers in this community, they're definitely with him tonight. And coming up on News 12 at 6 o'clock, that community remembers this family. Live in Jenkins County, Alma McCarty, on your side.
Alma, thanks very much. The family has set up a fundraiser page to help with funeral costs, and we have a link to that on our website, WRDW.com.
We still don't know yet if there will be any charges filed in connection with the accident, but we will continue to keep you updated as soon as we learn any more information.
Overcast skies and passing showers kept us cool today. Temperatures topping out only near 50 degrees. We still have some lingering showers across the 2-state, but you see not a whole lot of rain out there right now. We had about a 1/4 inch of rain fall in Augusta at Augusta Regional Airport today. Taking a look to the northwest, we see some clearing skies in our near future, but the rest of this afternoon, early evening will be a little bit on the showery side. Here's this evening's forecast here. Temps generally in the 40s, steady temperatures there, and as we start to clear out by midnight, those temps will fall to the 30s for overnight lows. More details on a nice weekend coming up.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. From the crime team, a guilty plea for a man accused of assault. Ryan Paquette also facing charges of terroristic threats against a deputy after the Richmond County Sheriff's Office says he threatened narcotics investigator Joel Danko and his wife in 2014. Paquette will serve 2 years of unsupervised probation. He's banned from having contact with Danko or his wife, and he'll not be allowed to possess a gun under any circumstances. Almost every week, parents contact us about a bullying problem involving a child.
Many of them don't know where to turn for help, but as On Your Side's Liz Owens explains, there is a process to begin an investigation into bullying at your school.
That's right, Christy. Yesterday I told you about a mother who was upset over her daughter's school not telling her about something called the bullying packet. Now, many of you are asking us, what exactly is a bullying packet?
When it becomes every day, all day, the same people every day, all day, that's not a kid being a kid. That's a kid being a bully.
We first met Taquana Carter Wednesday. She was very upset with staff at Glen Hills Middle. She believes the principal should have offered her a bullying packet when she first told him about a problem between her daughter and a couple other girls.
I said, you never offered me a bully packet. Even before that, he said, well, it's a lot to go with this bully packet. It's a lot of paperwork.
After our story ran, many of you emailed me asking, what is a bullying packet and where can I get it?
The bullying packet is a way for staff members, students, parents, really any stakeholders to report an incident that concerns them related to the safety of students.
Glenda Collingsworth is the principal at Pine Hill Middle. She says the packet contains forms for parents to fill out and to document bullying or harassment involving their child.
That packet gives us a clear-cut method to make sure that all the pieces are looked at.
Principals like her use the packet to launch an investigation. The victim's parents and the aggressor's parents give written statements. A video is available, like in Carter's daughter's case. It's gathered too.
As you move through the packet, sometimes you quickly realize that you don't have to go all the way through the packet. It might not be a bullying case.
But for those cases that do prove to be bullying or harassment, school staff will use the evidence from the packets during a tribunal.
And by the way, the Richmond County school system has not had any bullying cases that have gone up to tribunal this year. You know, a lot of these bullying cases are actually resolved through this bullying packet.
And it all starts with that paperwork. So the important key is the bullying packet. How do you get one?
Go to your school's office and ask for one. And I checked with a couple other districts. They have similar programs, maybe not called a bullying packet, but ask for the report forms to fill out for bullying or harassment.
I'm sure parents will want to know about that. Liz, thanks very much. Also from the education team today, registration for pre-K in Richmond County schools. That starts next week. Parents can register online starting Monday through February the 26th. You will still need to take the required documentation to an on-site registration starting February 29th. That's at either Tobacco Road Elementary School or the Richmond County BOE. The lottery selection takes place Saturday, and that'll be on the 12th of March.
Happening right now in Aiken County, the South Carolina DOT is holding a public hearing about plans to widen Belvedere Clearwater Road from US 1 to Old Sudlow Lake Road. The meeting will give people a chance to talk to DOT reps about the plan, which includes adding bicycle and pedestrian accommodations, and share their comments on the project. The hearing started at 5 and it lasts until 7 o'clock tonight. That's at Lakeside Baptist Church in Beach Island.
Making Augusta's government more transparent and accountable, that is an ongoing goal for city leaders. Cody O'Hara on your side now with a new tool the city hopes will clear up any questions you might have about where your money is going.
That's right, Richard. The city is branding their transparency effort on the city's website and naming it City Watch. But it will take all of the city's departments to update the website with what money they are spending to make it successful and accurate. Michael Blanchard and his team have spent weeks creating a website that will make it easier for you to watch how the city spends your money, and they are excited to unveil it.
We designed it the way that we did so that they can see a big button that says click here if you want to see this.
Whether it's city projects or looking into the budget, you will be able to click on different departments and see where your tax dollars are going in real time.
We do a lot of things in government that are not necessarily a lot of fun. And oftentimes we can't be as creative as we might like.
But Blanchard says this was a way the city's IT department could get creative to gain your trust.
And hopefully give them some confidence that the tax dollars or the sales tax money that's being spent is being spent wisely.
And it could make commissioners' jobs easier as well when it comes to answering questions from the people they represent. Whether it's SPLOST, TIA, or stormwater fee projects, the website will show where the project stands and who they should hold accountable.
If you've got 3 weeks of rain or an ice storm or something like that that's going to knock your project off schedule, then they would need to record that here.
The needle will show how much money has been spent.
You can see the needle go up.
And check marks will show up as projects meet deadlines. If approved by commissioners, it will go live April 1st. Now, Blanchard says the website will include the mayor's budget as well as the commission's travel budget, although this first phase of the website would not show what each individual commissioner is spending. That could come in phase 2. Of course, commissioners would have to approve that.
All right, thank you, Cody. The father of a man killed after shooting a Georgia State trooper says he's in shock. It happened yesterday afternoon on I-75 just north of Atlanta. Israel Rodriguez led troopers on a high-speed chase, eventually firing at the officer. The officer returned fire and Rodriguez was taken to the hospital where he later died. People who knew him say it comes as quite a surprise.
You must be surprised that this happened.
Yeah, surprise for me. My son is good boy. Only working, your family, that's it.
My conversation with him, he was just a normal person. Yeah. This was just so out of character. I'm shocked.
The trooper has been identified as Jacob Fields. He was shot in the leg and the abdomen. He had surgery and is expected to make a full recovery.
Well, a fast-spreading virus in South and Central America has moms-to-be. They're especially worried. We'll show you the effect it's having on newborns.
Well, as showers come to an end this evening, it's going to give way to some sunny days and a warming trend, too. We've got good news in the forecast coming up.
And he's finally back in the United States. The so-called affluenza teen returns from Mexico.